Погнали. Так, 17. Минус. Где ты, ёбань, блядь? Что за нахуй это? Так, минус 5. Так, 3. Ага.
Ревелио.
Угу. Ебой. Ебать, я ебу это казино, нахуй. Так, ну погнали.
Ревелио.
Ола. Раш. Так. Ингладиум лавиоса тебе в камеру. Да, взял. Ты ж мне не помог, ты ж пиздобол, блядь. Так, у нас есть задание одно. Вот оно. Ну где, ёпта? Да, сука. Это ты чё? Это, блядь, Гарри Поттера, нахуй. Палочка волшебная. Ты чё, гонишь, нахуй? Видал? Видал вот это? Гриффиндор, ёпта. Я топлю за Гриффиндор, нахуй. Ты видел, блядь? У меня шарфик есть. Я тебе не хуй с Гарри, блядь. Здесь все подготовлено. Ну, хочешь понюхать, проверь.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object
Вот это
good as
хорошая
new
тема.
in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
За
frequently than one would
Гриффиндор и
imagine.
двор,
As
стреляй в
Professor
упор,
Weasley
ебать.
mentioned, I
Оле,
am not
оле.
the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your
У
magic.
меня
I have
развозит
arranged some for today. See them through
Не
and
знаешь,
then
как ты ее
report back
достал?
to me. We will have
Достал
you
я
casting
ее
Reparo in
спокойно,
no time.
со свистом. Так,
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
херню втирает он мне.
I'll start
Ну,
on the
окей.
task right away, Professor.
Так, ну ок.
This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is.
Дети. Где ты,
Ревелио.
брат? Это магические запахи. Как там? Люмус. Я вчера научился делать. Это твое ебало так себе, игра нормальная. Для тех, кому нравится, там ништяк. Так. Да сука, где ты?
Accio.
А ну, Саюс, тебя нахуй посылаюсь. А? Нормальное заклинание. Вчера выучил. Не, ну мне тоже поначалу нравилось.
Revelio.
Так.
Lumos.
А ну-ка. А, во. Ты, сука.
Levioso. Accio.
Есть. Одно есть. Сам чё, как вообще?
The flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Опа.
Levioso.
Тихо, тихо.
Brilliant.
Есть. Там будет потом запретное заклятие, которое любого убивает с первого раза.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Еще раз
He
мне
never
что-нибудь
backs down
скажешь,
from
я
a
тебя
fight.
отхуярю. Ходит он там. Я даже знаю какое-то заклинание. Я сегодня кинчик смотрел, главное, и забыл. Как он называется? Не пропусти его, но не его так. Я бухаю, играю в БФ. Блять, ну ты опять туда полез, да?
I trust the preliminary tasks were
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around
Marvelous.
basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Окей.
your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Опа. Фу. Репаро. Репаро. Нихуя себе. Репаро. Бачу, умею.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a
Понял,
go
нахуй.
with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It
Ну, тёплый
allegedly
шар.
symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and
Гарри
lashed
Поттер.
out.
О. Текс. Мы тут что-то сделали. Во. Задание. Тихо. На месте. Нет? Да, хуй. Так, не туда. Допустим, тут что? Окей. Снаряга. Ну, костюмчик есть. Зеленый. Ну, пофиг, что-то новое. Так, а где что, вкачка какая-нибудь? Лады. Го дальше. Во. Это нам и нужно.
Revelio.
Так, ты что-то это... Что-то тут есть. Подожди. Ну. Кот, здорово.
Revelio.
Да где ты? Потом вернемся, пофиг.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Мы с тобой потом попиздим. Здорово, пес.
Fancy meeting you here. Hello, Sebastian.
Себастьян, салам.
My new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
О, погнали. Нормальные подсказки. Ну, наконец-то на улицу выпустили.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
А когда метлу дадут?
Speaking of
Метла
detention,
нужна.
this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the
Блин, ну
librarian,
прикольно,
was behind
мощение
me,
тут.
as is often the case.
Как будто я в Европу поехал.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had
О,
somewhere to
орел
be.
там.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Ну и чё? Куда?
Revelio. Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Чё ты сделал, полутал?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a
Ух,
sight, isn't it?
нихера.
You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the
Ебать, Хогвартс крутой.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Так свалили нахер оттуда.
Franzhoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh,
Ну как,
hence the
запрещено.
name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Давай уже метлы.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
О, фестралы.
Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Там что-то какое-то животное,
Mr.
походу.
Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
О, Хогвартс.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Ну, клево.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time
Моя
to poke
новая
around the village.
палочка.
I just have to pop into a shop to
Штанах.
find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Окей. Здорово, кот. А ты... Так, это не сюда.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Так, что тут есть полутать? Угу.
Revelio. Accio.
Есть. Кто ты такой, блядь? Ща, подожди.
Revelio.
Спит он здесь. Ща мы тебя нахуй, блядь. Так, к этому потом. Братан, запирать надо тут все.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here,
What's up,
Thomas
bro?
Brown.
West
I
Coast?
take it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too
Mr.
see in
Brown.
it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring
поинтереснее
unique
нельзя было
items
придумать?
like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Так, что надо?
If you're
Так, ну это за
interested,
0.
feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Да нету кэша. Шапка. Давай, братан. Фига. Здорово, мать.
Revelio.
Так, что тут такое свистит?
Accio. Revelio.
Да где этот лист? Нахуй.
Accio.
Ого.
Revelio.
Simply pretended that someone
Revelio.
Чё-то тихо тут. Так, что нам надо? Вот, нам сюда надо.
Revelio.
I'll be right with. Ah,
О, здорово.
it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold
Да уже все про меня
Ollivanders, the name. But
пропиздили.
of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core.
Ух ты.
10.5 inches. You might do. Here. Give
Упаковка
this one a
крутая.
try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Нет.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A
Живот
rare
дракона
wood,
моя
13
тема.
3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Какая-то, блядь, кривая, нет? На нахуй.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Эти базары не моя тема.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are
Давай
you?
в закрома лезь.
Perhaps you?
Запретные какие-нибудь опасные.
There you are.
Да чё все зеленое? Давай в красную упаковку.
Yes. I think you might be the one.
Давай что-нибудь опасное.
Take it.
Так.
How intriguing.
Уф. Белая опасная. Это хуй поймишная. Вот это более-менее.
Curious indeed.
Да стой ты.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Ну какая-то простенькая.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Блять, что поприкольнее есть вообще?
How intriguing.
Да заебали, окей.
Curious indeed.
Ну-ка, давай, что берем? Красное дерево
How
есть.
intriguing.
Самую большую.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Ну, это на что влияет вообще? Давай твердый, окей. Так, чисто дракон.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this here.
Revelio.
Так, мистер Букс. Оп, стопы. На. Опа, пьючи.
Revelio. Accio.
Так, зелье пепина. Пепина, зелье пепина. Ну, погнали. Так, если я всех котов поглажу. Если я всем поглажу киски. Призик дадут какой-нибудь? Опа.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Что-то я взял. Здрасте.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the Dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Опа. Ёпта.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Ringo!
Ах ты, блядь.
Accio. Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa.
Ай, блядь.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Leviosa. Fringo. Potato.
Ай, блядь.
Leviosa.
What was that?
Опа.
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Да ёбаный.
Fringo. Look out. Leviosa.
Accio. Potato.
Fringo. That's right, you lumbering lout.
Блядь.
He's faltering.
Few more hits to do the job.
А боссы. Вот это я обоссал его.
Goodness, a second
Капец,
troll.
сегодня снега,
Did you
снега
two take on a
нормально.
fully grown troll
Снега
by
нормально.
yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Самый
Merlin's
блядский
beard.
снег обычно всегда по
Are you all
воскресеньям.
right?
We are,
Чтобы
and we were glad to
В
help.
понедельник все,
I'd say
сука,
help
вся
is a
Москва
bit of
встала
an
в пробках.
understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Так, а как хилиться?
Reparo. There. I'll go and see what you want.
Есть. Готов.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Ну, а вот эту статую. И Стопенский. Так, а чё еще-то?
Reparo.
Yes. Сундук. А не мешок с говном, блядь. О, вот это посерьезнее уже будет тема. Ёпаный. Да ладно. Really?
Reparo.
Во, статуя. Так, предметы искусства надо беречь. Ой, красава. Чё, по пивку? По пивку.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Чаечек. Так, ну.
Revelio.
Опа. Угу. Так, лутанули. И эта тема. С этим мы потом разберемся. Ну, чё ты, ёпта.
Revelio.
Ого. Ну, хуй ты застрял-то, ёпта.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Да хули тут выбирать-то нечего. Итак. Нихуя не видно, блядь. Защита 4. 4, окей. Так, плащи и мантии стоять. Ого, нормальная. Так, ну Саш, нихуя тут, бля, у Слизерина зеленая тема.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me
Бокальчик
forget that I
пивка,
was
конечно,
almost
после этого
pulverized
нужно,
by a
да.
troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect.
Да.
The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Погнали.
I sell valuable battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome.
Окей.
At your leisure.
Есть что? Шевелитесь, нет? Есть. Опа. Погнали, брат, вдарим по пивасику.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Опа. Так, это что за хер? Что за мутный тип? Ебать, тут это
You said you could get
бандиты.
to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Ну, бандюганы.
Let's go.
Спалились.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Блять, ОПГшники.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack.
Давайте.
I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly.
Блять, а чё с голосом?
Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Давай,
Is that
пацаны,
right?
за движуху.
Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Здесь какой-то мутки.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Опа.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Давай раз на раз выйдем. Пес.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Сейчас пивка попьем хотя бы. Есть варик? Пивчика дернуть. Во. Опа, в нулину сейчас нахуй. Закусить, ёпта. Так, здесь что? Тоже закусочки немножко. А теперь в номера со шмарами.
Revelio.
Блять, это что, это толчок? Огонь наверх вообще. Сейчас запылесосим вообще всю территорию. Тут что? Ой, ни хера тут. А, ты, блин. Ну ок, сваливаем. Слушай, а многовато тут места, прям так нормально можно затусить. Так, где выход? Кот ты, блядь, смотришь постоянно.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Это кости этого кита синего, походу. Ну или кита горбуна. Опа.
Revelio.
А я думал, сова.
Revelio.
О, здорово, типа. Как оно?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Вот эти нихера. Полосочку.
Ну возьмем, что стилево. Шапка нихера. Ёпта, вот это индейцы, я балдю. Ёлки. И это что такое? Лиловая шляпа. Не, ну какая-то хуйня, честно говоря. Не, вот это норм тема. Уф. Ну, может быть. Ну, ок, возьмем. Ясно. Блять, что по сундукам, типа, тихо. Ясно. Задание. Ну, сейчас есть задание вообще-то. О, что хотел-то? Вот это задание хочу. Сейчас раз на раз выйдем.
Must we go back to practicing our skill?
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Salam,
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course.
Газуем,
Dueling's an
газуем.
entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Yeah.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next world champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Давай, шкет.
Hope to see you back here again.
Нормально сделай, чтобы нормально все было. О, мост.
Revelio.
А когда метла будет? Метла нужна. Ну или такси, я не знаю. Бля, нихуя я крюк делаю. Опа. Подлутал.
Revelio.
Ну а на ходу ты вообще никогда это не делаешь. Ну, допустим. Сейчас грибочков, блин, пожарим.
Revelio.
Чё-то ништяки какие-то тут.
Revelio. Accio.
Да хуй, под землей вообще. Блин, вот это маршрут, конечно, перестроен. Ух, витражи, кайф. Бля, Хогвартс охуенно.
am I missing?
Revelio.
Come now, Annabelle.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Ну ок. Так, что у тебя за хата? Веники. В баню идем.
You're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
If only a new student were to help me with
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Ну, погнали.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Сейчас поможем потом. О, башня когтевра, нифига. Блин, здоровый Хогвартс.
Take a moment to allow our...
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Leviosa! Accio!
Act like a winner! Leviosa!
Protego! Stupid!
Defender! Not all your fault.
Leviosa. Accio. You're better than that.
What to do? Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Leviosa.
Accio. Lumos.
Next time, perhaps.
Accio.
Excellent form.
Leviosa.
Good one.
Leviosa.
You'll get it. That was something.
Leviosa.
Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Accio. Leviosa. Reparo.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Пришел, обоссал вас, блядь. Чепушня, блин.
Revelio.
Ух ты. Фига тут секреты. Бля, охуенная башня.
Accio. Lumos. Leviosa.
Так.
Revelio.
Что это за хуй-то там? Угу. Опа.
Revelio.
Да, бля. Ух ты.
Revelio.
Угу.
Revelio. Accio.
Опа.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate. and keep your wand steady.
Incendio.
Good work.
Mm-hmm.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
Толкан.
You'll make quite a portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ну ок, что поделать.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian, there you are. There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself.
За ништяками ходили в банк.
Anyway, we ended up in an
Бабки
ancient
нужны
vault
были.
where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section. You can't be serious. Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell
Погнали.
no one.
Нам надо.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Хопа, погнали шкириться.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do I need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Gracious, what a mess!
Да ёпта.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Better not be a student in here. It's after hours.
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Must have been one of the books wandering about.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Сука.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair. Of course, traces of ancient magic. Lumos. There must be more to this room. That's it. Revelio. Lumos. Where might this lead?
Ты же ёпта.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Protego. Lumos. Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Lumos. Protego. Leviosa. Levioso! Lumos! Protego! Stupid! Levioso! Incendio! Stupid! Incendio! It is a book after all.
Ебать вы запрятали, конечно. Гриффиндор. Топим за Гриффиндор. Так, хуй там. Воды, блядь. Нихуя себе. Мощно.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor VK.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Ну так вот.
Sebastian.
Себастьян.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Красава, не всучил.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox,
Revelio.
to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Пиздата. Модно. Еба.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Ладно, играем потом бол.